All right, 2020 Democrats ramping up attacks against President Trump over health care.
The truth is, the Republicans and Trump, their whole goal is to take away your health care.
The person that's enjoying this debate most right now is Donald Trump, as we pit Democrats against each other, while he is working right now to take away Americans' health care.
Let's be clear about this. We are the Democrats. We are not about trying to take away health care from anyone. That's what the Republicans are trying to do.
The president's going to take away your health care. But new reports say that the Trump administration is considering a health care rollout next month to counter progressive Democrats. So what would a Trump health care plan look like? Here to weigh in is health care expert and co-founder of GDP Advisors, Seth Denson. Seth, thanks for being here this morning. So I share the view, I think, of a lot of our viewers that health care is complicated. It's easy to say Medicare for all. It's more difficult to explain how the free market delivers, better prices and more options. How does President Trump make the case for a plan?
Well, what the president understands and Alex Azar understands is that this is a matter of economics, and that in the United States, a sixth of the U.S. economy is health care, and that we don't have a health insurance problem in the United States. We have a cost problem, that if you want to drive down cost, and which will in turn drive down health insurance premiums, you have to put the consumer back in control of the free market system, giving them a transparent platform, helping them to pick the plan that they want and understand what it is that they're buying.
Okay, so here, to your point, here are key attributes of what the president's plan could look like: price transparency, expanding coverage, insurance competition, protections for pre-existing conditions. So when you look at things like competition, that's the idea that you could buy across state lines. Transparency is a cost issue, right? I don't know how much it costs for the most part when I go to my doctor or provider. If I did, maybe I could make a more informed choice, which drive down prices. How much can President Trump affect the transparency of the system?
Well, if we think about every other aspect of our economy, as a consumer, I have the information before I make an informed decision. In healthcare, the absolute opposite plays into it. There is no understanding of what things will cost until long after I've had these services rendered, which prevents me from doing anything but just blindly trusting people in white lab coats.
Absolutely. So what's the best way for President Trump and supporters of him to explain his healthcare approach vis-a-vis government-run Medicare for all?
Yeah, again, recognize that Medicare for all, it's not Medicare at all. That is marketing over mechanics. And so what the president needs to do is make it very clear that he's going to put power back in the hands of the consumer, open up transparency, allow them to make the choices they want to make. We all remember, if you want to keep your doctor, you can keep your doctor debacle. That actually could happen under a President Trump plan, so long as the consumer has the power. And we bring this economic system into a clearer aspect so the consumer can do what it needs to do.
Seth Denson, thank you very much for your time this morning. Clearly, healthcare will be front and center in 2020. Thanks.